Trust in the media is currently at a groundbreaking new low. Gallup reports that only 32% of Americans feel a great deal or a fair amount of trust in mass media. Whether or not our news is fake, the distrust in the media has led to the belief that journalism is dead. But was it ever alive in the first place? Now, bad journalism, specifically media bias and fake news, is nothing new. In the presidential election of 1800, the somewhat hilariously brutal campaigns of Thomas Jefferson and John Adams displayed the blatant partisan lines that journalists themselves helped to draw. In James Callender's pamphlet, The Prospect Before Us, he asserts that Adams has a hideous hermaphroditical character, which has neither the force and firmness of a man, nor the gentleness and sensibility of a woman. Got him. Years later, yellow journalists literally led to a war with Spain. Sorry Spain, it turns out you probably didn't sink our boat. There was also the time that newspapers were so confident that Thomas E. Dewey would defeat President Harry Truman in the presidential election of 1948 that they printed newspapers early for better profits. But he didn't defeat Truman. The most interesting thing today is how those same shady operations continue through the new digital media platforms of our modern era. Bad journalism and bias is easier for us to see, so we see it more. Facebook was just in hot water for allegedly censoring conservative voices on their platform. Twitter is ruining my life. Follow me on Twitter at JammyBoardBorg. MSNBC is definitely not biased.
Bad stuff happens. Even potential end-of-the-world stuff. Sometimes it does happen. Sometimes it turns out to be your generation, your workplace, your country.
And Fox News vehemently rants about mainstream media while themselves being mainstream media.
Really are. They are frauds, they are partisan hacks, and frankly, nothing more than extension of the Democratic Party.
Journalism is in a strange and significant time. The printing press has almost been reinvented. Newspaper circulation is falling to more digital platforms, which means a mass production of content is flooding into our feeds on social media. So we tend to get more articles like this than like this. In a world so regularly connected, now should be journalism's time to prosper. We have the opportunity to redefine the excruciatingly misconstruable. History has shown us that sometimes we're not as honest as we say we are, so let's stop kidding ourselves. Let journalism die, so it can be reborn. From ScotCenter News, I'm Joseph Gomez.